Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to A Programmer Plays Environmental Station Alpha. We're starting off on a slightly different screen because I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes things that have happened since the last bit of playthrough. Um, as a viewer mentioned, hard mode, normal mode is really more like a hard mode. And I have come to regret choosing normal over easy. So we have two paths open to us. We could edit the save file, which the developer actually explains exactly what to do on the Steam discussion. Or we could just replay the game up to the point where we did it. Now, I just went ahead and replayed the game up to the point where we were. It was not hard. It's pretty easy to just blast through. When you know exactly where you're going, you can just go straight there. But I did want to, real quick, sort of show how you would do this. So here on my machine, I'm on Windows. So the save file for this lives under my home folder. Then app data, roaming, MMF applications, MMF standing for Multimedia Fusion, which is the engine that they used for this. And then there's this ESA underscore save dot lar. No idea what lar extension is, but it is ultimately in plain text. And the save file here contains both of my saves, both the hard mode one or normal mode one and the easy mode one down here. And since I've done both and I've basically recreated the exact same thing, we can do a direct comparison of the two. So original one on the left, new easy mode one on the right, and we can sort of parse out what all these are. So Pika, the developer is Finnish, so the names used in the save file here, and by the way, this is a very straightforward, very human legible save file, which is nice for my purposes. Pika, I think, means place. Pelagia, I think, is player. So this is going to be like where we are when we open our save file. HP max, I'm guessing you can guess what that is. Bomb max, which is an interesting maybe spoiler. Bonus, probably some sort of bonus. Health. Now, I'm betting that this is not a binary number. It is a list of binaries. What I mean by that is, in the previous playthrough, I had picked up 4 health upgrades, and we see 4 ones here, and also 4 zeros. I'm willing to bet that each one of these corresponds to a specific upgrade, and the ones here represent that I've collected that particular upgrade. Switch is probably something similar, where there is a switch that I have flipped, and there's one that I have not. Tavarat, Tavarat means goods, things that I've collected. The bosses, I've beaten several bosses, represented here by ones. And, they're probably in order. It's probably literally like the first one is that first boss. And so it's gotten done, flipped to 1. Lisa apparently means additional, so that really doesn't help us very much. Additional context of some kind about the game. And this is what the developer told the other people on the Steam discussions, to change your game to easy mode. What you would do is change the 37th character to a 2. This one right here. You'll see over here on the original save file, that's still a 1. For some reason, that makes it easy mode. But then also separately, if you look at the HP max, in the original, I picked up 4 health upgrades and I've gotten to 22 health. Now, I started with more health, and the upgrades apparently gave me more health. And then the rest of it is pretty much what you would expect. The most interesting one left here is the Ica value, Ica being Finnish for time. So we can see 5962 versus 14969. Just literally a second counter, I think, displaying how long I've been playing. So if we load up Environmental Station Alpha, we can we can look at my save files, and they're both at the exact same percent, but one of them's at 4 hours and 9 minutes. The other one is at 1 hour and 39. Very different numbers, very different Ica. But otherwise, it's basically the same thing. Same information. We've got 4 health upgrades. We've got 1 of the discs. That's just so aggressive. Yeah. And then the controls and everything, those aren't done per save. Those are saved in a separate settings file that applies to everything. So, yeah. Here we are. We're back at the same place in the game. If we look at our map, there's a couple of rooms that I haven't been in that I had been in the previous one, but it's the same. I just ran through and recreated what I had done before. So, yeah. With no further ado, let's get into it. Double check my audio levels, because this feels maybe a hair loud to me. Yeah, that'll work. So, yeah, it feels bad giving up on normal mode and switching over to easy, but it is what it is. Oh, damn. All right, so here we go. We're going into this boss with basically twice the amount of health that we were going in previously with. So, feeling hopeful. Shit. Jesus. Just taking damage left and right. All right, we're off to the races. I really genuinely think that if I hadn't switched down to easy mode, I would be stuck on that boss for a really long time, probably like a whole episode, because even with 30 health, I'm now sitting at 8. That I took more damage in that than I had health, or I took as much damage in that as I had health in my previous save. And I probably would have played a little bit more conservatively if I was on my other save file, but just as I said, there are some suits left here. The AI mainframe room cannot be entered now that the security system has kicked in, so my best bet for deactivating it lies in the AI control room. If anything, I can look up some data on what kind of a virus could have caused this much chaos. Map updated location of AI control room. Oh, interesting. Found the heat resistant suit. You no longer take damage from heat. Find this extremely suspicious. Beautiful. There's a save right here. Ah, that's actually quite generous. We're gonna go this way. So some interesting notes about the easy mode. As far as I can tell, easy mode just means you've got more health. There's no change in, like... There's no change in, like, how much damage you can withstand. Okay. Interesting. I think... Yeah, okay. Well, that's a little rude. Yeah, there's no damage with, like, how enemies behave or how much damage they do. It's just that you've got more health, more room to make mistakes, and each health upgrade you find goes a little bit further. We've been here before in my previous playthrough, or in my previous little bit of playing. Shit. Gosh, I'm going to be so embarrassed if I die from just falling in the lava like an idiot. Okay, interesting. Oh. Oh, super interesting. Okay, this is a lot of projectiles. Okay. Can breathe a little bit easier. Not that much easier though. Boy. Tell you what, choosing to switch my controls so that the fire button is on the trigger instead of a face button is probably the best decision I've made so far. I'm still unlearning some muscle memory on that. Like right there, you saw I jumped and then hit the wrong thing, but you know what? It's interesting that there's some... Ooh, that's very Metroid. Welcome in, Sig. Let me... Yeah, floor is lava. For sure. Sigzumi? For anyone not following Sigzumi, he's a super cool guy. He's been playing Legend of Dragoon recently, though I imagine it's gonna be Ghost of Tsushima for the near future. Hello? Oh, that's super interesting. You have to destroy it? Okay, so I straight up am not where I am supposed to be. This is a whole separate thing that's happening. Oh, I think I know where I am. Yeah. Ooh. Do I think I can safely thank the Lord? At this point, I am like super distrustful that they're not gonna like pull the rug out from under me in some way. Super interesting that we destroyed that statue. I kind of wonder if that's like a hidden flag of some kind, because we didn't need to have done that. Hello, are you the virus? Who is this? Unable to recognize this. Where is it from? Unfamiliar, unrecognized. It is in a prohibited area. Preparing removal. Okay. I'm guessing... Oh, shit. Holy fuck. I'm guessing that the trails are gonna hurt me like the other enemy that had a similar thing. God, that's so many projectiles. I am... metal as fuck. Alright, so this is the station AI, which I am... Oh no, oh no! No, die, die! Whew! Alright, that was a little tenser than I expected. Why does it resist? It is from outside the station. It could be useful. Retreating. Oh, okay. Again, super glad that I switched over to easy mode, because I would have not beaten that boss. Look at me. I'm down to 5 health. Success. I've located the source of the virus that appears to have entered the station from a nearby derelict ship. Maybe a robot brought it here after returning from an exploration trip. It seems that a teleporter still has access to the ship. I've marked its location here. To enter the ship proper, one needs a password. Good thing we have some advanced equipment here. The password is 18466. You know what? I'd be super interested to know if that is consistent, like if that's just always the password, or if that's randomly generated. I'd be super interested to know. If it was me, that would be randomly generated when it was needed. So like even if you like replayed the same save file twice, it would be different. But I also get that, like, for people doing like Resident Evil and stuff, and they're just like trying to optimize the run, a different approach is preferred. Makes sense. Like there's pros and cons to both. Where actually did it mark? Oh, marked over there. Okay. We've been there. Beautiful. Ah, oh, fuck. You know what, actually? So, I'm tempted. Turning the power on, switching the robots so that we could actually, like, get past them, also activated a bunch of stuff. One of the blocks above us here, that red one that's about to shoot at me, that one, is an example of this place getting dangerous. I'm willing to bet that it's going to continue to get even more dangerous as we progress. So I'm tempted to go ahead and do a little poking around down here, because I know that there's some blocks that we can get through now that we've got the charge beam. We can get through a few of these, and we've also got the dash, which should let us through a few of these. Oh, and now that thing's alive. That's unfortunate for me. What a weird projectile. Was that opened before? I think it was. Oh. Alright, so we might not be able to do this bit. Yeah, it's straight up closed off to us. That's interesting. That's super interesting. I'm not necessarily against that. It doesn't feel good to be locked out of stuff, but at the same time, it does limit the possibility space for... Goodness, it does limit the possibility space for where we need to go next. So a part of me is actually on board with that, just as a, hey, this makes it harder for the player to get lost and frustrated. You're still doing lots of exploring, you're still poking around the world a bunch. Son of a bitch. But by locking some areas off, it's not as extreme. Alright, so is this still the closest one? Yeah, I think it is. That's honestly a little wild. I did not mean to read this. It's a little surprising to me that where we are is like kind of the only teleport that we've found in this area. Yeah, and here's another example of the world becoming more dangerous. Were those blocks there before? No, I'm reasonably certain that they... Oh! Reasonably certain that they weren't. Yeah. I'm certain that they weren't. Yeah, this, we did not have to do that before. That's interesting. So the world's changing kind of a lot. I'm for that. It's always a super cool moment when you're playing like Hollow Knight or something and you see the infected crossroads for the first time. Ooh, that wasn't on before. Target heading towards cargo ship A152. Unable to follow. Does this seek knowledge of me? Retreating. Oh. That was dramatic. It's time to close off access to the ship. The station's heads have decided that it's too dangerous to allow access to the deeper parts of the spaceship. Hopefully the stuff we scavenged from here will be worth it. Okay, so that's a have to shoot it in the face enemy. Ooh, want that. Where am I? Oh, way down here. That's interesting. Nope. Cool. That was cool. I like that. Okay, I really want to find a save and see if my theory... Perfect. Alright. Let's see if my theory about how the saves work is correct. Yeah. So this bit right here changed in save file 2. Neat. Interesting. Security code is required here. Security code 18466. Okay, so that's just a key. Ooh, interesting. Can I... Nope. Trying to build up momentum, but it is tricky. There we go. I'm betting, yeah, that closes every time, which does mean that that was a one-way trip for us, which I'm not thrilled about. Okay. Shit. Why did I just stand there? Whew, alright. Taking a lot of damage and don't have a good way of recovering it. Don't like that there's goop happening here. Oh, interesting. Are you a... Yep. Oh. Interesting. So that's interesting. I don't know if y'all noticed, my swing off the hook shot sent me through the one-way platforms. So not totally sure if that's a bug or a mechanic that'll be relevant later. Also super interesting that the little shots there in the tube broke through the tube. We've diagnosed the virus affecting the robots we found. It's actually really cool, kind of like a living organism. Its main objective appears to be ensuring its own existence. This it does by seeking out sources of electricity and infecting those if possible. After finding more hosts, it seems to absorb the energy of the previous ones. I wonder who coded this. It seems really sophisticated. Okay. Cool lore, but okay, yeah. No advantage to fighting those, so... The station has some extreme defense mechanisms. However, there's a trick to turn some of them off for good. If you were to attempt visiting the AI mainframe, you should be able to head to the very bottom parts of the station. A station security override as well as the docking equipment are located there. Map updated with the location of the security override. Okay, well that's... We just tried to go there and had a bad time. Is this the end of this? That is a problem for me. Ah. I appreciate that this was like a... Ooh, wasn't expecting that. I appreciate that this is just like pumping me through and not making me like actually like navigate this whole thing. No. Ooh boy. Taking damage that I don't want to take. Ooh, interesting. Found the yellow key card. Yellow barriers unlock automatically to you. Is that the yellow blocks that we've been seeing everywhere? Yes, cool. So, how does this work? I feel like I'm missing some we were able to just face take the damage, so it doesn't matter. Oh! Man, even with easy mode, I am... Wow, that does 4 damage a hit? That's... Boy. That's a lot of damage. Don't love that I'm just like turning my brain off and oh shit. Alright, well, entirely on me. Feeling like my trigger finger's starting to wear out a little bit. Also don't love that this boss fight kind of starts out with me just like falling into some damage. Dang it. Self. You know better. Man, I'm just eating damage that I shouldn't be. Right there. Why am I playing so bad? Again, that does 4 damage? Sometimes it feels like it does 2, and sometimes it feels like it does 4, and I'm not totally sure what the difference is. Like, maybe it's just... Damn it! I just need to play better. Like, this is just me doing a bad job. Taking hits that I shouldn't be taking. This one's even worse. I don't know why I do that, where I just like sit there and like look at an attack coming at me. Didn't even make it to the 3rd phase. Whew, boy. What? Self. Oh. Alright, well that was just silly of me. Okay. I didn't think that I could jump over the boss, but totally can. No, I was 1 charge shot away. All right, we've got it. We've got it. Not taking hits is more important than doing lots of damage, so let's play smarter. Boy, I say that and then I just proceed to proceeded to do whatever that was. Oh, come on. Game. Whew. I was going to be so mad if I got killed right there. Oh, man. That was very nearly very upsetting. All right. Is there anything we need to go back for? Because it does look like there's something in the top left. Yeah, just straight up a hidden door. Ah. That was a mistake. Okay, so. I'm betting that these diskettes are just lore, but cool. And that means I can then drop out of that. God damn it. Right. Wasn't there a save just like right over here? There is, but Really hoping that this is worthwhile. Oh, did I have to come this way, actually? Interesting. Ha! Okay. Interesting. Is there anything in that? I just don't remember if there's anything in this that we needed. No. Okay, we got it. All right. Yellow blocks will open to us. Which means that we could do this thing in the upper left, actually. Again, I'm feeling... Hey, what's up, Rat Rod? Sorry it took me so long to notice your message. What is this on? This is on Steam. I think it might be on some other consoles as well, but I'm playing it on Steam. Yeah. If you decide to get this, oh, interesting. This changed again. The tiles here were less metal-y looking earlier. Definitely don't play this on normal mode. Play this on easy, because I just had a like mildly difficult boss, and I have switched myself to easy on this. Might have to check it out when I get my PC. Fingers crossed tomorrow. Nice. I also hope that you get your PC tomorrow. You found the Dash Booster V or 5. I like these Metroidvania games. Yeah, me too. Big time. Look up/down and press button 3 to perform a vertical dash. Holy shit. Dashing can destroy red blocks. You can also phase through all hazards by dashing. Yo. That's huge, actually. Because we have been needing such a thing. Still can't dash on the water, which is fine. I did not expect to dash in the water, so... Oh, you bastards. I really need to get myself like a tier list going for the Metroidvania games that I've played. Well, I guess I could have probably just dashed up and not needed to do the little hookshot trick thing. Despite how it seems, this station has been evacuated fully. There probably isn't any larger patch of solid ground anywhere. Some areas are, of course, blocked off due to damage and such, especially now, but some areas are probably just forgotten, still accessible. Well, that was interesting. This feels like... interesting. I haven't played a lot of them, and I'm trying to get some and make a playlist of them to do. Yeah, I'm for it. I'm super for it. Metroidvania games are a lot of fun, in my opinion. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I think I might have made a mistake just now, actually. Shit. Yeah, I definitely did. Because I meant... Yeah, I should have come down so that I could grab that disc. Son of a bitch. Is there an easy way for me to correct that? No, not really. Unless... Watched Ian play several, so can I hook me on them? Hell yeah. I mean, like, in my opinion, it's kind of hard to compete with Hollow Knight just in terms of, like, hey, here's a really high-quality Metroidvania that does a good job of introducing everything. That said, I do get that, like, Hollow Knight is a very difficult game, so it can be kind of intimidating. Honestly, the Metroid series can also be kind of a lot. People discount it, they poo-poo Metroid's difficulty, but it can be a little overwhelming. So in that regard, I actually kind of think that Castlevania, like, start with Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night has a lot of cryptic bullshit in it, don't get me wrong, but you don't feel as stuck. Like, in Metroid games, it's pretty easy to be like, I don't know where to do, and I'm not making it, like, I'm just spinning my wheels. Whereas, at least in the Symphony of the Night, in the Castlevania games, you might be spinning your wheels, but every enemy that you kill, you get a little bit of experience, you level up a little bit. It doesn't hurt as bad, I guess is what I'm saying. Wherever I look, I seem to find new nooks and crannies to investigate. It feels as if the whole station had an intricate labyrinth of secret passages, probably the work of earthquakes. Are you a secret passage? Are any of you secret passages? No? I mean, I can see that thing is over there, but... We must get, like, a wide beam or something. Alright, there's definitely something there that I'm overlooking. The pixel art's not really giving me any clues here. And I still can't dash in water, which is probably something else that we'll get later. I'm flying out of that. I know that there's a health container over here that we haven't gotten yet, so maybe we'll do that real quick. Actually, you know what we'll do? This seems like a great place to take a break. I've been streaming for about an hour, so I'm gonna end this recording here for my YouTube channel, but y'all on Twitch, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a real quick break, and YouTube, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.